Expensive new build estates all over the UK with cattle pen-esque gardens? Oh, I have seen this picture. That's really cool. Really, really neat, I guess. My urban dystopia. Amazon facility in the neighborhood. Oh my god. Hey, they're the new electric vans though. Woo! Oh yeah, I love being out in the morning right when I catch all of the Amazon drivers going down on their routes around near where I live because they just flood a gas station nearby. And it's nifty for 5 seconds and then, well, a realization sets in. Google Maps now has an overlay for wildfires. Yay! Thank goodness. Oh, it's new! Woo! I mean, I know that it's new. They're not trying to spin it as something positive here, but don't you actually just love it? Hey, we have to think of those shareholders. Lot less is saying the quiet part out loud. Okay? Lot less closeouts. It's not just shopping, it's an addiction. Become addicted. Yeah. It's great that companies don't have to really use flowery language anymore. They get to say exactly what they mean, and half of us are disgusted, and the other half are like, okay, will do. I love addiction. New doomsday signal just dropped. Pink snow is a red flag for the West's water. I'm not gonna read this. I don't come here to doomsday. It's really, really hard with subreddits like this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do my best to make sure this is the last time we look at this subreddit because this doesn't help anyone's mental health. I don't think this subreddit should exist. I don't think anyone should participate in it. We should be informed. We really should. That's an important thing as people that function in a society. It is important, but this is a doom subreddit. This is a subreddit that wants you to feel like there is no hope, when there is hope. And I don't like that, and I don't support that. No quit notice in McDonald's forbidding employees from quitting sparks angry debate about at-will employment. If you think for 1 second you have the right to tell me that I can't quit, you got another thing coming, pal. Absolutely not. That's disgusting, that's creepy, and the corporations are being more and more brazen every single day about how they see you. This is a no-quit restaurant. Well, with the wages you pay people, you may as well just have a sign that says, you are all slaves. The moment you sign your offer letter or contract or whatever the hell you want to call it, you are owned by us. Or so the company likes to think anyway. A 2,000% return on your investment. Doug, who gives a crap, is offering $20 to people donating $1 to him. Wait a minute. Looking to make a splash in the crowded pool of Republican presidential contenders, North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum is offering an unusual deal to donors. Anyone who sends a donation of at least $1 will get a $20 gift card in return. Hey, wait a minute. How's that work? What are the gift cards to? Do you get to choose? Because if not, I think we know who's funding him. Seriously. What? Screw how's that legal? How's that viable? Oh, wait a minute. I think we know exactly how viable that is. Or rather, how it is viable. You can't walk your dog without a car. Excuse me? Dogs are only permitted in dog run. Wait, what? What does that mean? Dogs are only permitted in dog run. Dogs must be driven by car to dog run, not walked through the park. How about you suck my balls? I'm gonna do it anyway. Not even airport security is safe from advertising. Nope. I've been seeing advertisements in those stupid petri dishes for years though, so this isn't new to me. Texas charges prisoners 50% more for water as heat wave continues. Charges prisoners 50% more for water. Can you run that one by me again? Wait, they charge prisoners for water? Well, yeah, of course. Regardless of whether or not what you were convicted for is violent, they need to make sure that when you get out, you're basically gonna have to die. They want you to be in some sort of crippling debt so that, well, you're screwed. You're indentured forever. Remember what the 13th Amendment says, guys. Read it with me. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted. See, that's where we are, right? They have to make sure that, well, it continues when they're released from prison. Because it's not about rehabilitation. Not anymore. The warning label on the back. Backpack water shooter. Okay, the warning label? Where's the warning label? Ah, here we go. Choking hazard. Okay, do not aim at eyes or face. Use only clean tap water. Okay. I don't know why that feels kind of normal to me. To avoid injury, use only clean tap water. I mean, I guess if you live in certain areas, you have to buy bottled water. Ridiculous. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I did not see the second picture. Here we are. Warning! This product may be mistaken for a real firearm by law enforcement officers or others. Altering the coloration or markings required by state or federal law or regulations so as to make this product look more like a real firearm is dangerous and may be a crime. Brandishing or displaying this product in public may cause confusion and may be a crime. Yay. Isn't it great? Isn't it absolutely awesome? A gun? There's no way you could mistake this for a real gun. No, there isn't. There's no goddamn way. Sorry. Wawa opens a fully digital store in Philadelphia. All orders must be placed via app or kiosks in the store. Huh, that's really cool. Yay, fun. So the storefront's just an oversized vending machine. It's a walk-in vending machine. The customers are the Claw. Empty private park in Manhattan. What? What the hell's a private park? See, under 24-hour video surveillance. So we've got this nice, lovely natural area that's under lock and key. Right. Okay, was this park made, or rather built, using taxpayer money? Because if that's the case, get that gate out of here. Also, you said it's in New York. This isn't a park in Central Park, right? Is that a segment of it, so to speak? Artificial intelligence police van detects drivers using mobile phones. Okay, great. To be as fair as possible, if you do utilize your phone while you're driving in any situation, like texting especially, or I need to check my Twitter, or I need to read this email, you put your damn phone down. If it can't wait, you should have thought of that. You should have thought of that before you got behind the wheel of something that can kill people, including yourself. Looking at mattresses on Amazon, and this was the top review for Amazon's Choice. Head on over to Amazon.com to see the latest innovations in #van life for the growing fully employed homeless population. Fantastic. An amazing deal. So, I live in a van, and I work 2 jobs. I say that to emphasize when I say I was looking for a decent foam mattress at a cheap price. After shipping, which for me was $40, cost around $100 in total. I've only had it for 2 or 3 days, and I haven't slept this good in months. I got the 8-inch thick twin, and it only took a couple of hours to fully inflate, like 3 tops. My only complaint is it was a little wider than expected, but that's only a bit of a problem because for the van life part, I don't know. If you're looking for a cheap, really good mattress, I recommend this one. Yay! Don't worry, this person absolutely knows that they are in a situation that no human being deserves to be in, at all. If you work 2 jobs and you can't afford a home, that's not your fault. That is absolutely not your fault. It's because the vast majority of us have been taught that it's okay, for some strange goddamn reason. It's all about the boomers telling us to lift ourselves up by our bootstraps, knowing damn well they got everything handed to them about as much as a generation possibly could. Also, kinda weird that the Imperial Corps does literally nothing to stop the local drug crisis. Why did opium production in Afghanistan fall by 99% after the US military left? Poppy growing in Helmand province in Afghanistan has fallen 99%. Document shows EPA approved Chevron fuel ingredient, even though it could cause cancer in virtually every person exposed over a lifetime. Hey, when did they do this? Was it after certain people were elected to run the EPA? Or sorry, not elected, appointed to run the EPA? Or was it back in the early days? I am curious about that. Producers allegedly sought rights to replicate extras using AI forever for just $200. Yes, of course they did. Of course they did. You had to know. You had to know the second that voice synthesis got to the level that it's at now, you knew people were going to do anything they could to exploit it so that they could save money. So as someone who's been a professional voice actor for over 10 years now, I've been on TV, I've been on the radio, I've been in video games. Only thing I haven't been in is a movie or like a big TV show, right? I've been all over the internet on this side of that industry, for sure. And you guys have heard me rant about it before. I've actually had to ask a few of you to delete voice, well, what would you call them? I'll call them voice pieces of shit. I've had to ask a few of you to delete ones that you've made, and so far you guys have been really accommodating to that, but as I've said before, I will say it again now, please do not do that. My voice is mine. No one has an inherent right to it but me, okay? I just have to lay that out every single time. My voice is mine. It doesn't belong to anybody if you would like to utilize it. I do sell my voice in limited runs, you know? It's kind of funny when you think about it like that. Yeah, I can rent you my voice. Instead of raises, we get work bucks to use on a store for ramen and granola bars. Hey, the company store made a comeback. Amazing! Congratulations, you did the thing. Okay, it's super cool that they're trying to make it cute and funny. I wouldn't work there anymore. I don't care what the hell kind of money you're earning. I'd rather work at Walmart lifting boxes than ever work at a company that is this disrespectful. That's what this is. Disrespectful. They're basically saying, yeah, this is a prison. Do you want granola or ramen from the commissary? Billionaire raises 5 homes to build his latest. Yeah, I definitely have a hell of an opinion on billionaires. I'm not going to state it right now, but I think you guys know exactly what the hell that is. In Las Vegas, artificial monuments to greed eclipse the natural world's beauty. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, it's the ball! The $2.5 billion sphere. Yay! Hooray! That's exactly what people wanted. It sucks because it's really nifty. It's absolutely nifty, but look at this. Is this a neighborhood where someone lives? That's super cool. How much power does that thing drain from the grid to be on as often as it apparently is? And would that $2.5 billion be better spent literally anywhere else at all? The whole of Las Vegas is a monument to greed and eclipses the natural beauty around it. The sphere fits right in and doesn't make it any worse than it already is. OP trying real hard to be deep, but that's just another day in Vegas. It's true, Vegas is definitely a monument to man's arrogance and greed, for sure. Nothing really deep about it, but that price tag? Holy goddamn dude. The AI boom is screwing over Gen Z. ChatGPT is commandeering the mundane tasks that young employees have relied on to advance their careers. Of course it is. That's why I don't support it. At all. Isn't that great? They want 50 years experience fresh out of college, but you can't get any experience at all anymore. The AI revolution is slowly dismantling the goddamn world, and I'm not here for it. Sure, it might be a useful tool in the future, but that's not what people are using it for right now. At least the vast majority of people that won't shut the fuck up about AI. You know, the ones on Twitter with blue check marks. There are real people out there that do utilize AI to what I would consider normal extents, for sure. But you know, like I said, the blue check mark on Twitter is absolutely not doing any of that. He's doing what we were talking about earlier, where he's stealing people's likenesses. Sarah Huckabee Sanders wears big smile next to frowning children as labor laws are rolled back for kids. Woo! Well, of course she'd be smiling. Of course she'd be. She's not a kid. How much money a year does she make, by the way, versus how much those kids would be making if we put them back in the coal mines? No, I'm signing off for the end of the day at 4, mother... Get iPhone game reward by signing up for Section 8 housing. Section 8 assistance. Apply for Section 8. Okay. An asteroid is a capitalist that could destroy all life or the world's economy. Money is a sham. An asteroid loaded with $10 quintillion worth of metals edges closer to the U.S.'s reach. NASA says it's under 100 days away from launching a spacecraft to study a valuable asteroid. $10 quintillion worth of gold, iron, and nickel. A SpaceX rocket is set to launch the spacecraft to the main asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Ooh, cool. Think endless sunshine, warm nights. Oh, great. July is the world's hottest month, with spikes not seen in 125,000 years. Yay. Company takes screenshots every 10 minutes and counts keyboard and mouse clicks. What? Okay, cool. Micromanaging at its literal finest. I'd be quitting, that's for sure. Singapore to deploy 50 drone remote ID sensors covering entire city-state. Okay. South Korean cities try to increase their birth rates with matchmaking events, but ignore the staggering costs of childcare, unaffordable homes, slim job prospects, and crushing work hours. Yeah, you want people to start having kids more often? You need to make being a human being possible. Because it's really almost not possible right now, at all. But man, it's just fucking not, and you people are making it worse. Meaning, the ones that run everything. They make it worse on a daily on the daily, every single day. The middle-income Americans are thriving, or so they say. Middle-income Americans say they're on track to thrive financially. A new survey found that 79% of responders think they'll achieve prosperity within the next 10 years, so that doesn't mean f***ing anything, by the way. The skylight in our canteen. We have no windows at all where I work, so this is their solution. Okay, cool. Us workers, are animal. We live in cage. Moon mining gains momentum as private companies plan for a lunar economy. Cool. I mean, that's yay. I can't wait to look up someday and see a f***ing Amazon logo on the moon or some shit. Hooray. No natural beauty is allowed. Nope, it's not. We gotta get rid of it all. I say we get rid of it all. And yes, the moon is a natural beauty. You can say, oh, but it's just boring. Let's just mine it anyway. F*** off. Straight up. That's such a dumb take. I say we let the rich go to space and just don't let them come back. Cigna spent, on average, just 1.2 seconds reviewing each of these at 300,000 claims it denied over the course of 2 months. Yep, I've known people with Cigna. They're one of the worst companies in the world. Lovely. Other insurance companies spend only a second considering your claim. Here at Cigna, we strive to give your claim up to 20% more consideration. Soldiers struggling to eat as massive U.S. military base goes months without sufficient food access. Excuse me? A U.S. military base doesn't have sufficient food access. I imagine that's not a money problem. Because what, $850 billion? If it's a money problem, what the literal goddamn f***? And I'm so sorry to the editor of this video. I apologize for all the curses and whatnot. But I get given the subs that are angry, and they're gonna come out naturally. But yeah, soldiers struggling to eat. Again, that can't be a money issue. There's no goddamn way that is an issue with money, right? Right? Elephants have evolved to be tuskless because of ivory poaching, a study finds. Very cool. Neat. Almost 10,000 people willing to legally change their name to Subway for free sandwiches. Yeah, I looked into that. Not because I wanted to change my name, but because when a company says sandwiches for life or this for life or a lifetime supply, it's very particular. Now, in this particular case, with Subway's lifetime supply of sandwiches, or free subs, what that means is a one-time gift card payment of $50,000. Now, they also said the company will provide the winner $750 to help cover the legal fees associated with the name change. Cool. They'll pay for the name change if you're chosen, for the most part. Some places it's more expensive than others, I would imagine. But you get 50 G's in Subway gift cards. Okay, fine, I guess. But yeah, it's just one of those legally safe things, right? Sure, I'm not going to spend $50,000 at Subway in my lifetime at all. Even if I ate there regularly, I doubt I'd hit that number. But always make sure to really look into what lifetime supply means. Because even if it does last for a long, long time, places have done giveaways for lifetime supplies of gas, you know? And it's a card that you get to use twice a month. Cool, thanks, very epic. Corporations buy 1,900 homes built in the Sun Belt. Okay, cool. That's still legal, I guess. Hooray. Tagging a tree in a quiet city park with graffiti. Thanks a lot, f***ers. Google takes a page out of Twitter's book, invites employees to sleep on campus for a fee. Okay, if you're gonna do that bullshit where you're gonna let me sleep at the office it's a benefit for me. Oh no, it's my benefit, absolutely. No, you will not be taking money from my goddamn paycheck, and I will not be paying you from any other medium at all. No, screw you, Google. Watch rent eventually take 75% and the cafeteria fees rise to 25% of their check, which never even needs to be deposited into an external bank. Exactly. Watch you just be a slave. An Arizona woman died after her power was cut over a $51 debt. That forced utilities to change after they were exposed as complicit in her death. Cool. So now they can kill people. Why did you kill Stephanie Pullman? How did they did they actually change? Did they do anything of substance? Or was it like when Universal chopped a bunch of the trees up during the strikes in Hollywood and got like a $12 fine? Was it like that? I remember when I lived someplace really cold, it was illegal to cut off any utility customer during the winter. Like, if you're the tech that shuts off power, you'll be arrested or can be arrested. They could owe thousands. Keep that juice going until it thaws. Weird they don't have the equivalent in hot areas. Yeah, man. Imagine how much less strain there would be on the grid as a whole if every house in the country, or here in the US, had at least a bit of solar power ability on top of that. Even if it's just a panel each spread out over all of it, and yes, I'm not talking about, things with battery storage and everything, just something that goes back into the grid. I can imagine that would take a fairly decent chunk of the stress off in the summer especially. Outspoken climate activist Steven Spielberg has taken delivery of his $250 million super yacht, even longer than a football field. The diesel-powered 4,400-ton vessel has 2 swimming pools and, in all possibility, a plush movie theater and a helipad. Okay, I'm going to Google this right now. Yeah. And it's super great that this is his second yacht. That's really cool, Steven. That's really, really epic. Thanks, pal. I do despise rich people in many, many different ways, but I really hate the ones that talk about issues that need to be talked about and then go get back on their private jet or their giant boat. Thank you. You have no memory of what it's like to be a normal person with real problems. Capitalism literally flying holiday makers into a burning island, or onto a burning island, that's being evacuated. Very funny that it's specifically British companies as well. Just cosmic levels of willful ignorance. What the actual man? People hiding from sun on opening of City Square, where replaced hundreds of trees with grass and concrete. Oh, okay, I see what you're trying to say. Sweet. Yeah, we don't need trees. Trees aren't helpful for anything at all. They don't help pull carbon from the atmosphere or provide us with shade against the ball in the sky that gives us cancer. No, they're stupid. Get rid of them, dude. They're also not a source of renewable material. No, not at all. London is hell. Disused stairwell in London could be yours for just £20,000. What? Estate agents selling Twickenham, or you know what? I'm going to pronounce it like an American just to piss you off. Twickenham property believe it could have development potential. They're going to sell a stairwell. Okay, cool. I'm out of here, guys. I'm gonna take a break.